Hi Tango Dancer, are you ready to get challenged? In this week's video, we are showing you how to combine a Cambio de Frente with a Sacada and a Boleo. So we are co-creating together a really cool movement that you can use for social dancing.
Hi, this is Pablo and Anne from Tango Space,
where we help men and women to move better, express themselves, dance elegantly and meet friendly people with our tango lessons.
Yes, in this week's video we are going to share with you, as Anne say, a movement that we are going to change the position of our bodies doing Cambio de Frente, and it's a nice moment for the milonga, yeah, for the social dancing, because you can use the same space, changing the direction and going back into the line of dance.
Follower, it is going to require a lot of precision from us in terms of keeping the close embrace, but also power in the dancing. So let's look into it. Now we show you the movement first and then we will break down the steps.
Now we are going to break down the steps for the leaders. So we begin with the apertura, with the side step in the line of dance. We are going to do 2 steps in cross system, yes? I go with the left leg outside of her, 1, 2 steps, and then here I'm going to invite her to go there. I'm going to transfer my weight to the right leg, and then here I invite her to do a bit of pivot. As a decoration she can cross, and then I'm going to invite her to go forward on my left side, and I will stay here in my right leg, yes? So here I invite her to go, I keep opening my left shoulder, and then here I change my weight is in my left leg, and now when she's in the Sakada, I'm going to do as when she's in the apertura and the side step, I'm going to do the Sakada, yes? So here Sacada, I use the same impulse to create a bit of Boleo on the floor, and then I invite her to step forward and we are back in the line of dance. Now we show you from another angle. So we begin with the apertura, side step, 1, 2 steps in cross system. Here I invite her to pivot, yes, so here is up to the follower to cross as a decoration or no, but what we want leaders is to invite her to pivot, because we want her to do an ocho around our axis here, yes? So now, when I invite her to go forward, so I open my left shoulder blade, and then I change my axis, I put my weight in my left leg, and now when I continue opening, I'm going to do the Sacada in the apertura, in the side step, Boleo, low Boleo, and then we are back in the line of dance.
Followers, this movement requires from us power, but also precision to keep the close embrace and a good control of your axis, because in the Sakada it's easy to get off balance. So let's look at your steps in the practice embrace. So we take a side step with them, they invite us to take a back step again, and here. So they invite us to pivot, but we don't pivot fully, we pivot just enough like they are asking us to do. So 45 degrees of pivoting, and then this is the moment where he invites us to take a big forward step around them, and we are going to think about 2 things. First, to bring some power into the movement, so we really go on the other side of him, and secondly, to stay dissociated so that we keep the physical connection. Yes, so we take a big step forward and I keep my dissociation. I am not dancing here, I'm dancing towards Pablo with my upper body, yes. And then a side step around them, and again this is a big side step. I really put power into my step. Here his right leg goes into the Sakada, so it takes away my free leg, my left leg, but I keep the leg on the floor. And then he invites us to, we stay on the right leg. This is the moment where it's easy to get off balance, so make sure that you are controlling your alignment, the hip, the shoulders, the head in one line to stay straight, and then forward step, and we end up in front of them. So this is a really interesting movement for us because it forces us to add power to the dancing, we really need it to walk around him, but also to be very precise and very connected, so very subtle in a way with our upper body, so that this movement works.
Now we show you in the close embrace. As you can see, we use a flexible embrace. It's always when we want to switch from linear to circular, and especially in this moment where we are going to do a sacada, we need flexibility in the embrace. We need to give the space to our partner to find her access, to do the dissociation, to do the ochos, and also to do the boleo, and then after we are going to go back into the close embrace in the end. As you could see, when I was inviting Anne to do this these steps around my axis, she was always keeping the same distance. She was not going too far away. Yes, we give a space in the embrace, but we keep always the same distance in a way that we can keep our axis and keep our balance.
So followers, here you are really straight. Instead of looking for all of the information in the center of the chest, really use the whole of your embrace to give you the information of where he's inviting you to go. So feel his hand against your back. And then here, as Pablo said, even though we have released the embrace, we still want to keep the connection in a way, and we are responsible for that. If we step too far away from him, we are going to go too far, and it's not going to work in the tango embrace. So I go still around him. And here you see we are released, but I'm not too far away from him, otherwise we are going to fall. So now let's look at the movement with tango music.
Solo sé cómo pude llegar más bajo que vos, tan maula y tan ruin. Solo sé cómo puedo aguantar tan lejos de Dios, tan lejos de mí. Me llevaste como a un niño de la mano para hundirme en el pantano de tu infamia y tu vivir. Esto es atroz, fíjate bien dónde he llegado por vos. Mi vida es la ruina que tiembla y se agita, los ojos me sangran de tanto llorar, todo por tu culpa, víbora maldita, que sos mi locura, que sos mi penar, mi madre que sufre sin decirme nada, no puede alejarme de mi perdición, porque tengo el alma junto a tu mirada, y porque no puedo vivir sin tu amor.
As you could see, this movement is a great way to play with dynamics and add some drama in the dancing. Here we were dancing to Pugliese, and it works really well on this type of music.
Yes, it's a nice moment to improvise when you want to go from something linear to circular. The only thing leaders you have to be aware is that you have the space. Yes? So always, if you do 1 or 2 steps forward, you know you can go back 1 step. Yes. So that's the idea, that you use your own space, you create something circular, changing dynamics, and then you are back in the line of dance.
If you like this video, if it was helpful, please like it, give it a thumbs up, and share it with a tango friend that you love. If you are on YouTube, don't forget to do 2 things. First, subscribe to the channel. We release weekly video lessons to help you make your tango dancing feel more organic, more creative, more musical. And click on the notification bell so that you are notified every time we release a new video and you don't miss it. And especially,
please keep learning and keep sharing your dancing, because the world of tango in your embrace.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Bye.